Hello, this is Rainbow Rising Freedom. Welcome to my YouTube channel. These are channeled messages for the collective, for Divine Feminine. And what I was feeling like, there is a wave of inspiration, okay? I found a crushed snail outside my door yesterday. And that happened right after this Christian Nigerian church that I was listening to. They have like a Sunday sermon that you can watch online, and I just so very much love how motivating they are and their style. And they were talking about crushing the spirit that slows us down, okay? And then the crushed snail outside my door. And the feeling today is definitely like a new fresh breeze, okay? Fresh breeze of inspiration, feeling connected, reconnecting with friends. Suddenly people might message you, you feel that you are not alone. It's really interesting, like how you might realize like everything is actually the mindset, right? You might be in the same circumstances and feeling so lost and lonely, and externally not much changes, but suddenly you're like part of the team, you know. Even when you sit alone at home, you feel connected, you feel together, you feel inspired, you want to help your friends, and you just message everybody, and you want to show others, you want to share the inspiration that you feel, right? You are that Ace of Pentacles for other people. I feel Divine Feminine, like you are that gift. You love to share your energy, right? But be mindful, because personally, like I have situations sometimes when people are sent my way who are not friends, okay? They kind of, but it takes me a while to realize, because sometimes when we need a friend, we want someone to talk to, or just, you know, it's nice to connect. It happens sometimes, but this is just for those who are like offered something from a group, from secret societies, and you rejected it. They will not they will want to control you anyway, and they will just keep sending. It's very crazy, you know, for those who never had this experience, like, you know, don't wish to have that experience. It's just like you realize you really have to filter whom you trust. And oftentimes when you meet someone face to face, you really see the good in them, you see the light, right? And only after the encounter, when you're by yourself, your intuition will be screaming to you if that person's lying, if they were just saying things that they were told to tell you so that you feel connected to them. This is manipulation. They want you to make choices based on these suggestions that the person was giving you in that conversation. Okay, so they might be telling you, I want to go to a specific country, or they might actually want your advice. Sometimes it oftentimes happens to me that people want to use you and they want your advice. They want to use you, they want to destroy you, and they want to pick your mind. They want to know what you think, what would you recommend, what should they do with their life. They want to ask you. Not everybody is made out of the same clay. Not everybody is made like you are, okay? Some just want to manipulate and play. And it's really, you know, just don't gaslight yourself. That's what I mean. Whenever you feel it, your intuition is screaming that someone's disgenuine. And oftentimes, like, there's this cathedral here from year 900, okay? And when I go there, I meditate there, there will be like things, synchronicities that will uncover the deception that's around me that I'm not seeing. And recently I saw that kind of new friend who said that she's single and whatever, and then she was like, I met her in the moment when she was like about to meet up with her boyfriend, and the way she was behaving, she was like really trying to get away and run away, sneak out, because she didn't want me to see the truth, okay? That the levels, the layers of control on this planet is amazing. Some of us might never wake up to that. Like, people will literally come to you as friends and suggest what you should do. And you really have to ask yourself, is that my truth? Is this what I want? Or it's been someone else's desire, someone else's plan for me to perform something? We're in a maze, my friends, and it's really good to directly connect to the source, to your spirituality, to your own guidance, okay? Because 555, you're definitely like, wow, gathering that wisdom. Yes, you have very strong wisdom within yourself, I feel, for some of you. And all these groups that are like trying to play you, you right away cut them out, okay? And you know how you recognize them? Because they are overly nice to you. They never want to lose you. They'll ask, oh, what else can we do for you? Why do you care so much? Sad. Some people really care and will ask you the same question, but the vibe behind it will be different, right? So there's no like proper advice I can give you right now. You just have to tap into your intuition and not gaslight yourself, okay? If you used to be gaslighted, you will really question your own guidance a lot. What I've been doing, I just take a risk and I really trust. Whenever I feel something, I trust it. And I used to tolerate certain envious or narcissistic behaviors from people whom I really wanted to be my friends. They had so many good qualities that I didn't want to cut them off because of some situations when I clearly, bluntly saw the envy, okay? But I changed, and I do not, my self-respect is growing, my confidence is growing, and I no longer want this. How can you trust a friend who's envious? It's never been a friend in the first place. It's just you wanted to see them as a friend, okay? I feel Thor energy, you know. Norway. I was just speaking, messaging with a friend from Norway. Maybe energy from that region really flew over, took over. No more around. No. And that doesn't come from anger or the need to battle anyone. It's just that enough, okay? I feel like the energetic and manipulations that only Sam, right? This is a specific path that's actually, it's like a warrior goddess training, right? When you're spiritually attacked, you learn about your own gifts. But it's not fun. It's not fun. And sometimes we need help to get out of... Yeah, I think everything will flourish very soon. And this is because that snail spirit has been put down, okay? And you just feel like you really deserve and you're part of this life. I feel some of you will be traveling soon. Yes, you will really feel joyful. You will just... there's something about inner chemistry in the body that you might discover that something's really working for you, like specific supplement, diet supplement. Like for me, maca works, you know, maca root. I added to my coffee recently. I mixed it with cayenne pepper and magnesium sometimes. For ladies out there, you might want to check your hormonal balance, okay? I feel someone here with 10 of Pentacles and the Companion. Someone here, some of you will be meeting someone who is actually a genuine partner, okay? It's not a bad partner, it's not a party partner, it's a genuine supportive person. We have the Hierophant here, we have commitment. I hear the glass has been broken. It could have been kept away. There's color blue here. You could have been kept in an energetic cage away from somebody. That's, again, that snail spirit delay. This is over. This is dead now. You're free. Can you feel more free today? I hear bachelor party. Some of you might be considering marriage. I think something will be revealed, some sort of truth that, yeah, I feel like there is some experiences for some of you that you have been keeping to yourself because you want to lift people up, you want to motivate them. And how are you motivating? That's, I feel, what you're asking yourself. How am I motivating people when I tell them all these difficult truths, right? I just want them to go up, to go higher. They had enough of experience that put them down, crushed them down, right? And I get it. But there's situations, very unique, unusual situations that you would not dare to share because you don't want these looks on people's faces. But when you're that precious energy battery, you are actually helping other people heal here with the spirit of healing by exposing the truth. This is what happened to me. I was really lucky recently. I feel like I had another level of awakening and I went into that hermit mode and everything was so frustrating and I was beating myself up about not being productive in the society and all these things, you know, and not being what people would expect me to be, right? Because sometimes you don't have to say anything. You can just feel their disappointment with who you are, and that hurts even more than words. And when you're in that position, you really have nothing else to tap into but your own truth, okay? And when you feel your own truth, sometimes all these very strong, with the Leo card here, spirits, these people will just either pop on your screen or you meet them. But in my case, they just show up on my social media. And wow, at least 3 channels that I was recently guided to watch, recently, I mean within past 2 months, were about people exposing the most difficult, inconvenient truths, okay? About how they were gang stalks, how they were mistreated. And I don't want to be in that mental spiral of thinking about it, but it helped me. It empowered me to listen to it in a specific doses. You should not overdo it. You shouldn't be listening to it all day long. But in a certain proportion, it can really heal you because it's empowering to know that you're not losing your mind. There is a reconciliation coming with someone, sister or brother. It will be a very happy here moment, like spiritually nourishing situation that is reconciling with someone. We have Dancer of Reconciliation and Hunter of Abundance. So this is a spiritual spiritual nourishment. Blessing the energy of money, that's another thing. It's like some of us could have had fear of having money. because we did not want to stand out. We did not want to have more than others. But now we are empowered. We know our worth. Having money has a lot to do with feeling deserving, with our self-esteem, you know. Or sometimes you might get somewhere, you reach a certain level, and then it all collapses because deep down inside you don't feel deserving. It has something to do with, we have shaman of tradition, with your programming, your ancestral programming. So that programming is clearing now. You actually appreciate money as a good, beautiful tool that you can use as as a love creator, a spirit of love, ancestor of exile. Yes, goodbye ancestral programming of poverty. We don't need you anymore. We bless you, but goodbye forever. Now we love abundance in all its forms. But recently I've noticed that when you're on your path, you will manifest, for some of you, directly. So you will manifest things you need without having to purchase them, without having to have money to get them. Like food and shelter will be provided for, and your basic needs, absolutely, when you're walking in your purpose, when you're energetically giving and giving more of yourself, when you're offering your gifts to the world, Divine Feminine. I hear the shower of abundance. So if it was raining, like it was raining here right before I started recording, and rain is always this healing power, you know. I feel like it's progress being made, yes, and you're charging forward here now with this new rejuvenated energy. And you're also minding your boundaries. You're recognizing the same game trying to be played on you, but you won't let it anymore, okay? You're kind, but you don't let people play you anymore, finally, okay? Yeah, you have the memory of... you don't let the bad experience weigh you down, but you remember so that no one can use it again. I think it will take a great strength for you to rewire certain habits, right? So we are rewiring habits so that we can actually feel deserving of material abundance. Abundance, abundance, abundance. We have the bull here, the Taurus energy, like really manifesting material wealth by being connected with the mother. You might actually feel like, hey, in this moment, I don't know exactly how to get what I want, but I'm not stopping, okay? Maybe some mistakes were made in the past. Maybe you were not persistent enough, okay? You go again. I feel there will be seconds, so anything that you did not catch, anything that you did not fully manifest, you can manifest again, or you are actually getting an opportunity to manifest something better. There's a window of freedom that's related to you fully healing and forgiving your family. You might be having dreams about reconciling and being in that peaceful energy with members of your family that you needed to forgive. So it means like your soul is really healing all this and you are integrating that. You no longer have resentment, whether you see them face to face or not. That was really challenging. That was challenging your dreams here, see? Spirit of challenge and Hunter of dreams. Your dreams could not fully manifest because you had something to forgive. Something was weighing you down. There was that debris at the bottom of your heart, yeah, and the love couldn't fully flow for you. There was a blockage there. It really takes so much bravery to go and face your fear, knowing what scares you, what used to scare you, knowing that you have healed, you have reached another level, and just trying it. Run straight into your fear and see that it's no longer there, or it's just tiny, it will shrink, you know. What we feel that it was when we weren't healed is very different to what we will actually face after we've healed. So my personal strategy to feel empowered, to test whether you're healed or not, and sometimes you don't even rationalize it, your soul will tell you, okay, now turn around 180 and go straight into that situation that you were most afraid of. And you'll see that it's no longer there. It's very different. Now you're in charge. You're not the victim anymore. And then you can close it. You can close that door. The gate to the karmic city is closed also, so you might be encouraged by your signs, by your guides to relocate, okay? You're closing a story that's related to past lifetimes. Yes, you definitely outgrew a situation that's related to location. Spiritually, you were very connected with something karmically. It was constantly pulling you back, and now you are free from it. So you can it's no longer pulling you back, but you can now decide whether you, from that healed, healthy level, you want to be there and not being pulled, but just choosing it, or you want to choose something else. So that will be a very different experience. Choosing something, not being pulled down by any attachments, any karmic ties. But I feel like you might want to explore. You might want to go by the water somewhere. I had it in my dream today. There was this, I don't know, I feel like it was a Bible character. I don't know who that was, maybe St. Peter or something. And there was this elderly man with these beautiful wrinkles and long gray hair, and he was rowing. He was in a boat on the water, and he said to me, he looked me directly in the eyes and he said, there will be no struggle anymore. And someone walked into the water and started swimming, and I could feel that person from the shore, really experiencing that bliss of water surrounding them. Waters in the dreams, at least according to Islamic beliefs, because I actually investigated that a few years ago. The dream meaning in Quran, whenever there is water in your dreams, it indicates healing. It indicates that the curse has been broken, that the blockages have been lifted. Isn't that wonderfully connected with the crushed of the snail spirit? No more delays, no more struggle. There will be no more struggle, like this gentleman in my dream said. And the water just being everywhere, being blissful and beautiful. Yes, there is a window of freedom now. A window of freedom that can take you places. And I've been shown you don't necessarily have to directly go from A to B. You can go in little leaps. Okay? So maybe you want to go somewhere and you don't know how to get there. Take a first leap towards, I don't know, your career progress, your inspiration, whatever that is. And then another leap will appear. Another opportunity to leap will appear. Sometimes it's about catching that momentum. I'm a big fan of Abraham Hicks, and recently she said, if you take action too soon, you might lose beautiful opportunities. If you launch that rocket and you're not in the flow, you didn't catch the momentum, it will not work, and it will just weigh you down even more. I think that's not exactly what she said, but this is how I understand it. So it's important not to just take as much action as you can. That's not the point. It's important to take the right step in the right moment. With Ace of Pentacles, that gate is there waiting for you, and you will have this opportunity. I'm sure you will see it. You will get the clarity. With Four of Wands, it will be clear that this is what you want. This is that smooth sailing energy. I feel like, wow, you're dropping that programming of glorifying effort and exhaustion. And the heroes really nowadays are those who dare to rest, dare to play, dare to take care of themselves, they dare to love, and dare to have fun. Okay? These are the heroes of today. Those who run and run and run and run and don't even have time to reflect on what's going on with their lives. With the Hangman, they don't even know because they go too fast to even feel themselves. They need to rethink. Rethink. I feel like with Eight of Wands here, there is this refreshing breeze, refreshing wave of energy that will take you out of that hiding, okay? You are in hiding. Now it's time to think of where you want to go next. Some of you could like have these messages and downloads like right before you wake up, when you're still kind of sleeping, and it's like the last part of your dream, and then you feel you get that message, right? That maybe you need to start all over again with a clean slate in a completely different place. Maybe you just need to start all over, and in that new location you'll be a different person and you will win in life, meaning whatever values you have. You know, we have different values, but there's definitely like a message from your guides here that there's some beautiful potential that will unfold within you once you just let go of that turbulent force that's just distracting you, and once you actually choose your contentment, choose your passion, and you will fully focus on it, okay? Deep focus is needed, and it's leading you to the Ten of Pentacles. It's leading you to that blissful existence where action and being yourself and living overall is just pure bliss, okay? Even when you're sweaty and tired, you just enjoy it because you live in love, you live in your purpose. You might be a Leo, but you just roar and you're like a lioness, okay? That spirit is unleashed and you won't be stopped now, no. Your spiritual car, your spiritual vehicle could have crashed, but you're going for the seconds. It's not about winning sometimes, it's about not giving up. But when you not give up and you keep going, you're winning. Okay, thank you so much and take care, my divine feminine. Bye-bye.